Hi guys, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. It's the 31st of August 2025. Reason why we're in the greenhouse is because the weather's all over the place outside. We did the video earlier. I've had to rush back and do this video all over again. Reason being was because of the sound quality. I hope the quality of the sound's okay. Now we're probably going to get the picture quality because we're in here, it's dark. I'm using a GoPro. It might be one of the better GoPros, but as it gets darker the camera really struggles, and I've had it up to here to do this video. Everything's happened. It's been a nightmare this week, as you'll see in the video, and it doesn't get much better. But yeah, we had to rush back because of the quality of the sound. You couldn't hear me when I was talking. The wind was blowing a hoolie. We did try to, it's calmed down the wind and the rain stopped for a moment, but every time we go outside, we set the camera up, it starts raining again. So that's why we're in the greenhouse. Anyway, you got the idea. You got what we've, and it was, like I said, I've been on the car boots this morning. I bought a beautiful coin, which I can't remember the edge inscription of, so I'll have to put it up on the screen at the end of the video. If I do remember it while I'm doing this video, I'll tell it you. But bought some wonderful stuff this week, and we'll share them at the end of the video. But yeah, this week we started off. We started off Monday. The missus says, "What do you want for your dinner?" Says, "Oh, potatoes, loin chops, peas, onion gravy, and a couple of Cumberland sausages." Said, "Well, you better go and get some potatoes." All the potatoes, so you can see where this is going. Right, I'm going to take it down to the back of the plot now, and we're going to do a bucket of Casablanca first early potatoes. Well guys, as you can see, I've got my scales, I've got my empty bag. I think these are the Casablanca, these, and if I'm not mistaken, I think we only got a couple of pound out of the buckets on these, but they've been left there on the plot. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly put these into the compost bin. Well, I can see some small potatoes there, so it's not the end of the world. In fact, no, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to leave them. I'll leave the bits here. And we can start off, might as well put these into here now. The ones what are on the top, stick them in here. Right, anyway, so we got them in this bag. Let's flip them over. In fact, I can put the tops in that bucket. Now, like I say, we only had £2.5 out of there, so they've been stuck, just left. There's nothing going to come of them except for what was there to start off with. Oh, that's a nice one. So I think there might be £2.5, £3 here if we're lucky. So I'm going to have to go through these. Potato. I think we might have more than £2 here. Well, that's what we had in the last bucket. Got to get all these small ones out as well. I can't leave the small ones in like them. I put them in my beds, we'll have the bloody potatoes coming up everywhere. That's what I'm trying to get out, them tiny ones there. in the process I keep pulling these small ones up. Look, there's just nearly missed that one then. Flip them out. So that's what we've got. The good news about them, they don't even need cleaning, these. Anyway, I think what we need to do now is get the scales. Ta-da! So we'll get all the soil out of the bag. We don't want to be weighing soil. Nice potatoes, that. These are first earlies, by the way, Casablanca. Now, if I can get £3 would be about the best I've had out of these. But if I can do a bit better, I'll be really happy. Right. So we set the scales. So they're set to pounds. Oh wow. I don't know if you can see that there. 4.8, nearly £5 of spuds there in that bag. So 4.8, another 2 will take it to £5. Awesome. I can live with that. How many kilos is that? I'm just curious. 2.2 kilos. Yep, definitely can live with that. So just short of £5. That's the result. So yeah, got £5 of potatoes. That's better than most people get out of have got out of them buckets this year. Apparently it's been really tough for everyone. Not for me. And if I just swing the camera around here, these are the rest of the potatoes. There's another, I think there's another 25 buckets in there. So we've done the Casablanca. So we did 5 of them, and that's the best weight. So yeah, we ended up with just short of £5. Absolute fantastic. Give them a good clean. That's what I had for tea that night. And like I say, then I decided after that to finish the topping up of my potatoes, my Christmas potatoes. That's another thing I've got to be very careful of. They're outside at the moment, getting full sunshine. We're moving into September, so it's going to get a lot colder. But I've left them out there to get some tops on them. We're going to have to put them in the front greenhouse eventually to protect them from the cold. But you're going to see me now topping the potatoes up. Let me show you what we've done. Well guys, as you can see, my potatoes now I reached the top of the bucket. So what we're doing, we've been doing this over the last couple of weeks. We've been topping them up until the soil comes level with the go near the level of the top of the bucket. And I'm going to have to keep my eye on these, because when it starts getting cold later on, we're coming into September, or coming close to September, and it starts to get colder, so that's when I'll be moving these into the greenhouse. Bit more soil, more compost. Now I've added some fertiliser to this. Give them a good shake. So that's one done. Now let's move on to the next one. This one is not quite there. Stop whining, Buttercup. You probably can hear Buttercup whining. She's just behind the camera. So yeah, we're just adding this compost. We can go over the top of some of these smaller leaves here. They will push through. Had a bit of rain today, although they did say it was going to rain all next week, so I want to get this done while I can. Give them a good rackle. Could do put a little bit more in there. Right, I think that should do them. So that's basically them topped up now. So whatever comes over the top here, we have to be careful not to damage them. But I will be putting them into the front greenhouse, these, in about, well, I'd say 3 weeks. It took 3 weeks for them to grow from the bottom of the bucket to where they are now. So 3 weeks, they should just be about a foot high, foot and a half high. That's when I think we'll best move them. All depends on the weather. If it maintains the sunshine and the rain, we can leave them here. But it comes to a point where these will have to go into the front greenhouse, because as soon as they get a frost on them, that's the end of them. They're gone. Anyway, let's move on. I'll leave that bucket there because you never know, we might top them up a bit more. I'd like to come about an inch below, and you can tell if there's any potatoes growing, because what tends to happen is the soil pushes up as the potatoes expand. You doing, Buttercup? Hmm? Hey? You've got a dirty nose, eh? You've got a dirty nose. You have, haven't you? You've got a dirty nose. Eh? You've got a dirty nose. Yeah, you've been sticking your nose in dirt. You can't sit on there. No, you can't sit on there, you little bugger. You have to get up. Eh? You have to get up. What do you think of the peas? Oh, they've got flowers on them. Some of them have got flowers, eh? Yeah, man, got flowers on them. Anyhow, jump down. Oh, good God. I should have sat down because it's getting back up the hard bit. So the potatoes are all topped up. We've since that video, I've put them into the bed next to the chickens so they get more sunlight. Now we're going to move on to another nemesis of mine, which has been our ongoing thing this year. I don't know why this path is pumping out all this weed in this path. Over the last 20 odd years, I've never had this problem. I think it's all the soil which keeps blowing off the next plot. It's going onto the path, and that's why everything's coming up. I'm constantly fighting mare's tail to keep it off my plot. I was going to hit it all with weed killer, but then the angel in me decided not to use their weed killer and gets on the old hands and knees. And well, here's a few clips of me tidying the plot up, but the path up. Let me show you what the path looked like now. You've seen this path. I've done this twice now. Look at it again. All the way down here again. So I'm not going to bore you to death. I'm going to show you. Well, we're only going to do halfway tonight. I cannot do all of it. It'll kill me. But I've got my kneeling mat. I'm going to get stuck in here and show me doing a little bit at the front, and then we'll show you when we got down to the middle greenhouse, which is down there. Well, here we go again. Now this is going to end up chicken feed. We'll get the roots out. As you can see, the roots come out pretty easy just after it's been raining, and it has been raining today. The more stubborn ones, I use my scissors and just poke down, and then it just lifts out. But yeah, this grass, it's it's terrible. What I will do is I'm going to throw this into my for my chickens. So all this grass what you see me throwing into here will go straight in for the chickens, and the chickens have a mooch around it. They absolutely love it. So if you've got chickens, all these weeds that you pull out of the beds, 90% of it they'll eat, but you've got to be careful because they don't particularly like the nettles. Yeah, it's absolutely horrendous this. I was going to use weed killer, but I keep convincing myself not to use it. Even though I get every last bit of it out, the roots and all, it's still, the grass still manages to find a way. So as you can see, we've done all the way down here. That mare's tail there. I'm doing the path, I'm not doing all the plot, everybody's bloody plots for them. But I have gone on down the side of the plot, getting the mare's tail, and we got to here, and that's what we got to do down there. So as you can see, we've cleared all the path, all the way up to the top. They'll come back in a couple of weeks' time, the weeds, but at the moment the chickens are going through the weeds there. They'll turn that back into compost and it all gets chucked back on the plot, so even the weeds come in useful. Feeds the chickens, gives them something green to eat, and they pick through it, they pick what they want, and by they're having a good time. The Christmas potatoes are looking good. So my peas starting to get flowers on them now. Oh, just in time. Just in time. Right, I'm going to have a sit down up here. Come on, Buttercup. Hey? Yeah, I know, it's been hard work. You didn't help though, did you? I'm sure you're going to injure me in a minute. All the way up here, looks lovely. Probably do the other side tomorrow if it rains. Let's get me drink. You ain't gonna even let me sit down, are you, before you jump on me knee? Hey? No. I know. Hey, go on, jump on then. Oh, you want me to stroke you? You're very fussy. Hey? You're very fussy. Well, we're done anyway. So, Buttercup's coming for cuddles. So that's what we're going to do. I'll see you later. Not going, I'm just saying everyone else I'm going, you monkey. So, again, we got all the roots out of the path and we've cleaned it. Can't do any more than that. Hopefully it's getting a bit cooler now, so it won't be growing as fast, but I guarantee it will come up. We'll have to clean that path at least another 2 times this year, but it's clean. So where do we go from there? We could go anyway, I was doing my shopping Friday. I think we'll show you this clip. And it was about 8 o'clock. I was doing my mother's shopping and my shopping. You try to do 2 lots of shopping and going around with 2 trolleys. It's a nightmare. When my phone lit up, I just put my phone on silent, by the way, because I was halfway doing this video when it went off, so I've had to do it 3 times in here. So it's off at the moment. Hopefully it doesn't ring. I think I've turned it off. But yeah, the phone went mental. And what it was, there's a burst on the allotment. Well, who they're going to ring? What we're going to do? What we're going to do? I said, well, I tell you what you're going to do. You're going to wait until I've done my shopping, and then I'll come down and I'll sort it. So this is where you're going to see me in the car heading towards this burst, and I'm going to fix the burst. Obviously, I won't be showing it if I wasn't. However, I did put the bin right in the shot where the stop tap was, so I don't think you can see me actually lifting the paving stone where the water butt was. But underneath that is the stop valve. There's another stop valve up near the tap. But anyway, let's roll the clip. Well, here we are on the allotment. I don't know what hellscape I'm going to arrive to here, but apparently everyone's sending me messages. We've got a burst, we've got a burst. Well, I don't see any fountains coming up over there, so it's not a major. I guarantee you, I've had all these messages and someone's gone over there, and someone with a brain, and has probably figured out that there's a stop valve there, and they've turned it off. And my services are not needed, but they've had me rushing around like an idiot. Oh no, it's still leaking. I can see it. There it is. So no one's bothered to turn the stop valve off, which is just below it on the floor. Oh, wonderful. Gush, gush, gush. So this is what I've turned up to. Someone's fixed an hose here to drain it that way. But what's got to happen is that bin's got to be tipped up, and there's a stop valve just underneath there, hopefully, where I can turn it off. So yeah, give me a second, guys. I need to find a screwdriver to take care of this. Well, what do? We need to get rid of that water where the bin is. However, my car is right in the way, so let me just move my car out of the way, because I don't want to get my car covered in all sorts of debris. So the first thing what needs to be gone is that water butt there. Yeah, it's the same problem. It's this pipe here, this thing that they've fitted. It's absolutely useless. So the water can't be turned on from here until this pipe's connected. So all fixed for now. We've got a little. I need a new 90-degree joint here, and I need 2 Jubilee clips here. At the moment, it's fixed. Problem we've got is this thing here keeps moving up against the pipe, and they keep knocking it, and that's what's causing it to get damaged. This gets knocked, and then that's what keeps bursting. It's always that pipe what tends to go, but because they messed about that much, this joint here needs fixing. So I need a new joint for here, and 2 Jubilee clips down there. Anyway, I've had to rush back from doing my shopping to fix this. I was doing my shopping and my mother's shopping, and yeah, anyway, it's done for now. Tell the committee what the problem is, and maybe they can get the people who actually fix this, who did all this, this company who fixed it, to come back out and finish it, do it properly. Maybe the secretary can deal with that, or the chairman. But like I said, I've got the parts, but I haven't got them here. But I fixed it anyway. That's the main thing. It's still working, and everyone's got water on the allotment. But there is a stop valve underneath the slab. All he had to do was tip the bin over and turn the slab off, and turn the valve off. There is a valve up here as well, but that only stops it from coming out the tap. That if there's a burst on the tap, it doesn't stop it coming from the main which runs along there. And the problem is, you see that valve, that tap over there, there's a pipe, it runs all the way along here, under here, and there it is, that pink thing comes up. Anyway, that's the problem. So yeah, all fixed. Sent a message to the committee. The council needs to come back out and do the job properly. It needs an elbow and it needs Jubilee clips. I've actually got them. I could do them myself. I could find them. I'll do them. I replaced them. A mate of mine, Pete, has actually said he might have them, so whoever finds them first, I'll go and do it, and so we don't have to keep messing around and turning the water off. But all he had to do was turn the stop valve off, and that'd been the end of it. Wouldn't have needed me for a few hours, but there I was on call to do it for him. It took minutes to sort it out, but yeah, and I went and forgot my bloody potatoes, and that was what I needed. I needed my potatoes. I'd already run out of potatoes. I've got enough potatoes to see me through today. In fact, the call what rung me halfway through the last video to say your dinner's ready. So, and it's hammering it down here at the moment. So I was outside trying to do the video. I've had to come in here as well. You can see where we're going here. It's absolutely nightmare doing this video. And then the one job I wanted to do for a friend of mine, Phyllis, I had to put that on the back burner until later on in the week. And in fact, you're going to see me doing this now. And that job, I've got to tell you, when you're working with something, at least you want the wood to be half decent. The shed itself is about 30 to 40 years old, and it's crumbling. You see when I pull the wood off, it just crumbles in my hand. And what I was doing was putting some felt on, tidying it up for one end so it didn't leak in the shed. And she couldn't do it herself. Like I say, she's an old day, she's in her 90s. So I thought, I need to earn me angel wings, so better have at it and do it for nothing for her. So that's what I did. So let me take you now and show you what we do. Join me at my friend's shed, and well, it's all this lot's all rotted and it's all leaking here. And this, I'm gonna have to take this off as well, and take this off. And then what I'm going to do is get a piece of felt. I'm going to stick it on the roof, nail it down the back all the way down, then fold so it's going to come off the roof along here, and I'm going to fix it to here. So I'll just nail it to here just to hold it into place. But yeah, it's all rotted away, and it's not very good. I mean, look at this, look at it here. So it's not very good, guys. So I'll probably, you see what they've done here, they've put it down. So I'm just gonna move it over halfway and then just come over here. So it's gonna be from here, comes along here, underneath here to there, and then down there. We'll just trim it off, and it'll stop it raining inside. I just took the battens off here, trimmed this all up. I'm going to put a felt over the top of this tomorrow. Not much you could look at this here. I don't know what I'm going to do here with this, but all it has to do is just to come over. I don't know about this top bit here. I'm going to do the work this, but it's all the whole fascia's all rotted. So it's like I've opened Pandora's box here with this. When you come on, look up on the roof, it's not much better up here. I mean, just look at this. It's where I'm going to get the nails into here. Whether the nails are going to actually stick into it. The roof ain't too damaged, ain't all, cause it's all rotted away. I mean, you can see where they banged strips on. They've just constantly just kept adding to it to stop it from leaking over the years. This shed's about 30-year-old, 40-year-old. It's seen better days, but I'll put the sheets about here to where my hand is, coming over along here, down, and then we'll put a batten along here and fasten it all up. I think that's what we're gonna do. Right, anyway, all ready for tomorrow. This is the batten that I'm gonna trap the felt under. Once the felt comes over, I'll push this batten here up against it and then screws all the way along here. There's a nail there, I need to knock that nail off. This is all fall to bits. But I'm gonna have to come over the top, so I'm gonna have to take this fascia off. But I don't know. I'm gonna get it back on. I could do with a new fascia to stick on here, just to trap it while I do it. But it's just getting more complicated as I'm doing this, guys. I mean, the ideal thing is put that to there like that, screw that to that, but it's all just all collapse. You see how they've tucked it under here. But this piece of wood here is what I'm going to trap the felt underneath. So before I headed off, I thought what we'll do is stick some screws into here. So tomorrow, like I say, it's putting the felt on, putting the roofing felt nails along the roof. Hopefully they'll hold. I'm going to use some bigger ones, about yay big, so they go through all the felt, because there's a load of felt there on the roof, about 3-4 layers. So we put that on first, then we fold the sheet over, then we trap it behind this, trim it back and front, put the skirt on the front, and then walk away before the shed falls down. But yeah, this is the skirt for the side here. That's what we need to do, and tomorrow I'll do that. The felts in here are ready to go, and the felts in there as well, but I've got a load of nails, sorry, in there, and there's a load of nails in the boot there as well, in the door. So we've got everything we need. Maybe a little bit for the fascia. I'd love to find a bit of wood I can put on the fascia and just trim it all up, but it is what it is. Yeah, the roof is all spongy. So as you see, banging these nails in here. I will put more in here. It's just got to go up there, and then we can shape the wood on the other side. I'll show you in a bit, but you get the picture what we're doing. Bloody nightmare. Like I say, it's all spongy this, but yeah, it's just to stop it raining in, that's it. Right, anyway, let's crack on. Got this on here to cap it off. This wood here again tidies up the felt. We put a row of nails inch apart all the way down the roof to keep the felt on. We've done the same cap on the other side just to finish it off. So this is all I had to do, was this corner piece there. That's all she wanted me to do. What I would have done, love to have done, is put a new roof on it, but it wouldn't even been able to take a roof. The wood is rotted, completely rotted. It's nearly 30-40 year old, this thing. There's more patches on it, honestly. I won't believe all the different things what have been screwed to it. Got about 6 layers of felt on the roof. It still leaks, but yeah, it was leaking in here, so I fixed it for her. The roof ain't even square. I mean, the roof's all out square. You see how it goes down there and it comes out here by about 2.5 inches. That's not the felt, that's the roof. So that's what I've had to work to. But the battens hold the felt on 3 sides, and the nails hold the felt on the roof. So that's a good one. Job's done. I'm done. I'm out there. So I got it all sorted. It's all done for her. She will be happy when she sees it. Like I say, it's absolutely hammering it down here. The weather is all over the shop. I think that was thunder then. Might not be. Might just be a plane flying over. But yeah, we've been passed from pillar to post. And another job that I hate having to do, which you're going to see in a minute. Let me show you, and you're going to see in this clip, a friend of mine, I was looking at his sweet corn, and I think he bought his sweet corn from oh god, what's the country now? They're at war with Russia, the Ukraine, and I think this corn come from a specific place in the Ukraine. Anyway, let's run these clips. This is a job I don't like to do, and you have to do it once a week. Well guys, as you can see, this is what I'm taking around to my mum's today. This is a little harvest here. She wanted some pears. Some nice pears there. Lovely jubbly. Got some grapes, got some eggs and some tomatoes. I think she'll be happy with them. Oh, and I've got a big massive courgette in the car. So I'm going to take them round there now and get some cheese on toast for me dinner. Right, anyway, that's what we're taking home this week. Well, I've never seen this before. What the hell's going on with this car? Look at this. What's the hell's going on here? Look at this. They actually got corn. Where's the there's no cobs. Yeah, this is my mate's corn. Look at this, it's all mutant. There's a few cobs down there, but wow. I have never seen that before on corn. Yeah, it's on all of them. Every one of them. I don't think he even realises. Wait until I see him tomorrow. I just walked past and I saw them. And you, like I say, there's some sort of mutant corn. Now there's one. That one's okay. That one's okay. But this one, look at that. What the hell's going on here? Well, what I'm doing here sucks. I've been filling my pond up and filling all my water things for my chickens. I'm gonna fill that. Oh god! Everything I've got to fill up. Water tanks. Although I've done them. But point the camera at the bloody thing. You can see what I'm doing. So the next thing, I'm just filling this with water. When the pond dries out, I tip the water into there to keep the water, you know, it does evaporate. That's fresh water, that. Yeah, I'm cleaning all my chicken water feeders. Absolute horrendous having to do this. This is the worst job you can have doing this sort of thing. And anyway, we're getting on with it. So that's what we're doing this morning. Filling everything up, all the water butts, all the water cans, you name it, we're filling them. Filled all my water cans, now I'm just refilling these butts. Give them a good scrub. And I don't have to keep worming buttercup every 5 minutes. But yeah, it's fresh drinking water. But I also do use these as my drip trays as well. It's got 2 more to fill. And then we've done all the filling up of all the planters, water butts, water tanks, water cans. You watch, it'll rain after I've done all this. Well, you won't believe the hassle I've had trying to find these. They're hinges to put on some doors. The doors over on the sheds over the other side of the allotments is broke. The frame's been torn out and they need putting back in and replacing. Well, I've got, these are the bolts that you need to do that, so I went and bought them. Then I went and bought these screws to do for the hinges, and realised these comes with hinges with screws, but and I bought 3 packs of these galvanised hinges. There's only 1 pack there, and the reason why there's 1 pack is because when I bought them all, I lost the receipt. So I paid for them and I lost the receipt. Well, we need a receipt for the committee so I could get my money back. Anyway, I didn't have one, so then the committee said, "Oh, we'll get them. We'll go and buy them." I thought, okay, fair dues. So now they want the ones I bought. The trouble is, I went and give 2 lots of hinges away to my friends on the allotments for the sheds, the doors. So they still need 2 sets of hinges. Well, you know, like I say, I was in the hole for 20 quid for all this lot. So, like I say, I probably could use a couple of them hinges on my chicken pen door. Now, they don't need to do the job until Monday. So if it's not raining on Sunday, I might be able to pick a few sets of these hinges up on the car boots. So, you know, but yeah, it just kind of sucks that they didn't take them in the first place. To buy them in B&Q, George went and bought a set and it cost him 40 quid. I said, what? 40 quid for a set of hinges? I said, are you crazy? He says, that's how much they are. I says, no, they're not. You can get them for a £5 or £10 for two sets. The expensive things are these long, 6-inch screws with the raw plugs. They're the expensive things. Anyway, so he went and paid all that money for a set of hinges. And then I went and bought all this lot for next to nothing, you know. And anyway, at least they can fix one door and they can put all the frames back into the other doors. And yeah, a bit of mission creep coming in here, but I've already got other jobs to do for other people, and there's a list, but a bit impatient. So, you know, they're gonna get someone else to do it, thankfully. But yeah, I had all the brackets and everything. That'll teach them. Okay, so yeah, obviously I hate having to fill all them water butts up and the chicken water butts and all the tanks, topping them all up, but we did. Anyway, I went for a walk, and I was going past my mate George's sweet corn. I've never seen corn like that before. It's mutant corn. Come on, where do you think I got it from? Have you the ones who thought Chernobyl? Well, a round of applause. I certainly, if he says she wants some of this sweet corn, Mark, I'm certainly going to go, oh, I don't think so, mate. I think I'll give it a miss. I've got me own. Yeah, I've never seen corn like that. Weird. Wonder what could have caused that. It's actually on the ferns, whereas, you know, he produces it it makes the cob. There was a few cobs on it on the bottom, but yeah, they're really weird then. Anyway, that's up for discussion. But it's so weird. Mutant sweet corn. Who would have believed it? Anyway, let's finish on a brighter note. Let's show you some of these coins I've actually bought this week. I'm sure you're going to like
it. I bought these today on the car boot. It's Monday today, and I thought we'd show you what we've got. We've been waiting for stuff to come on through the internet. It should get here by the end of the week. But I bought the history of the Allotment motor racing 50p collection, and how awesome is that? I picked it up for I think it was it £20? They're selling for about 30 to £40, so I got a fair deal with that. That was a friend of mine who he was getting rid of his collection. He just had that there, and he saw me walking past on the car boot and he shouted me over and said, if you want it, you can have it, and I got it off him for 20. And yeah, it's beautiful. I do like the TT. I'm a motorbike enthusiast. I used to have lots of motorbikes back in the day. Anyway, moving on from that, we come to these two beauties. This is what we bought today. Now these are uncirculated with luster. This is 1911. And this is 1914. they're in the plastic. I put these in the plastic to protect them, but I really should have shown you with them out, because they do shine. They're absolutely beautiful. I've got a few more of these coming shortly. As you know, we're working on a date gun here from 1970 to 1900, and yeah, these are all got luster on them. They're all, there's just a few that I need. Well, there's quite a lot actually I need, but when you see the prices of these, you can understand it's going to take a while to get the rest of them. There's at least 30 or so to collect more, but we'll get them. I actually should show you the other set. I've got a full set with full luster. Trouble is, I've got to dig it out, and it's not worth the hassle looking for it, to be quite honest with you. So we'll just wait until we finish this one, and then we'll probably show you the two of them together. I've got to figure out where these goes. I'm after a 19 KN and 19 18 KN. Now these things, these are gonna cost, you're talking £1,000 for them in this sort of condition, maybe even more, 2,000. So we wait with bated breath. But anyway, I'm going to get these two into the album, and we'll come back in the middle of the week and show you what else we've been buying, and hopefully they'll all be here before Sunday. So guys, these are some more coins I've been buying this week. I think this is a bargain. This 1960 mint set comes with the crown, florins, everything's bunk. I paid a £5 for this. £5 for that. Bargain. And I bought a few more. Well, actually I bought a load of these. I've still got 3 waiting to get here, and I only need 6 more of these to make the second set of these. These are silver proof. I made a big boo-boo though with this coin here. It's silver proof. It is the letter A, and it is a 10p. The trouble is, I thought it was going to come in one of these boxes here, and it didn't. That's why it was so cheap for 20 quid. But anyway, I'll get another one of them in the box. This is an Allotment £1. Absolutely like. I do collect paper money. Got quite a collection of them. This 6p, George the, I think it's George the 2nd. It's a love token. It's been bent. I was thinking of straightening it out, but I thought I'd just leave it. It's, you know, it's I've got a few of these love tokens, and here's another steal. This £5 Allotment £5. I think it's the 1980 Olympics from the Allotment. It is silver, and I paid £5 for this, so it's about 20 quid under spot. That's 2 times now I bought these. I bought a £5 coin, and it's been silver, and I've only paid a £5. They're out there, the bargains. You just got to look for them. Anyway, these are a few of the coins I bought. I've got others of these coins coming. I think it's a ZX and O, if I'm not mistaken. Still got a few more to collect, and when we get them, we'll put them in a, show you as the full set when they come, which won't be too long, probably 2 weeks I reckon. It's finding them though. I bought everything on eBay, so we just have to wait until the others show the faces for the right price. Oh, I'm on Bolton car boot. There's the stadium there, the Reebok. This is the car boot over there, and just bought this. Shakespeare Tragedies. It should say "What work is a piece of man" on the edge inscription, but this one says "For King and Country."
It's a stamp error, and it's got 40 quid on it there. I paid 25, and it's about selling for about 60 to 80 quid now on eBay. By the end of next year there'll be 100 quid. These, they are very rare. They'll cost you more to buy this than it would to buy the Commonwealth, the Irish Commonwealth Games £2 coin. Yeah, very nice. I couldn't believe it when I saw it, so I grabbed it. Make sure it's got the edge inscription on it, you don't want to get ripped off. The edge inscription's right on the edge of the coin, and if it says "what work is a piece of man," that's just a normal one and worth about 4 quid. But if it's got the other edge inscription for king and country, then you're onto something. Right, anyway, that'll go into my collection with the other 3 of these I've got. Yeah, I've actually got 4 of them now, because they're a key date, they're very rare, and they will only go up in value because every coin collector has to have one, and there's not many of these about. Right, so I'm gonna leave here now. I'm gonna head off up to Warrington. I'm looking for some hinges for them, some sheds. I've just bought all these as well, all these dies for a tenner. 2 full sets of letters and numbers there and there. They're all there, all complete, and I paid a tenner for the lot. That's the bargain. That's a better bargain than this coin here. That really is. And anyway, that's where we're heading. So we're going to leave here now, and up to Warrington we shall go. Clear skies, perfect day for car booting.
So as you saw there, the coins, that one what I bought on the car boot this morning, and the tragedies, Shakespeare tragedies, £2. It should say "what man" on the edge inscription, but it didn't. It says "for king and country," and it's they messed the dies up when they was making that coin, and they're very rare and they're worth a lot of money. And I paid 25 quid for that. Now that was a good buy. That was a good buy. That I got really lucky there. I was just nosying in this. What I should have bought was a die rotation 5 pence. I didn't, but the guy who's there, he'll probably have it next week. The reason why I didn't is because I bought some really good pennies this week, and them pennies what you saw there. Now they're not your cheap normal pennies what you see in you see them in, on a table, £1, £2. They are them coins, but these coins are mint state, uncirculated, full lustre, or most of them got a lot of lustre on them, and they're very expensive. The 2 hardest ones I'm going to find hard to find, and it might not be hard to buy but hard to find, are the 19, 18 and 19 KN pennies. They're going to cost anything from £1,000 to £2,000 in with full lustre. So I ain't got to that yet, but I've got quite a lot of them, as you saw there. I'm working on another silver proof set of them 10 pence. Is 2018 silver proof. Now I've got them. I've got books of them 18s and 19s, the pennies, not the 10 pence letter, alphabets. I think I've got about 10 sets of the 18 and about 6 or 7 sets of the 19 in the books and everything. But I only got 1 full set of the silver proofs. Well, I'm only a couple away now from having the full set, so I think I need 4 more. I think I need to do the second set. So when I get them next week, if I can get them next week, I'll show you the full thing. But they're getting harder to find. I've been buying them all on eBay, so I bought pretty much every one. I think the hardest ones to find are the ones what spells Mark. Macintosh, Angel of the North, Robin, and I think is it King Arthur or Knights of the Round Table, something like that. They're the hardest ones to find and the most expensive ones. I've got the M, I've got the A, I've got the R. It's the K I need. I've got 4 more coins. I think the Z, the X, the T, and the O. I'm still waiting for them. And then I think the deal I got, well, a good deal I got, was that £5 coin. I paid a £5 for it. It's a silver proof. Guy didn't know what it was. I knew what it was. When I tested it, it was silver, so paid a £5 for that, and I got a bargain. In fact, I did all right this week. Got a few nice coins there, as you saw. I think I said 1960. It's 1966, that set of coins, as I remember. But anyway, we finally... Oh, look at that. We're talking about spiders, won't we? Look at this bugger here. Oh, alright, I don't. Oh, yeah, okay, go on. I forget who it was now. Maud. She says, there are only small spiders in your country. Yeah, and as I was saying, the one that run across the living room floor the other night, bloody thing like that. And the missus knows it's in there. She'll move out. So I'm not going to tell her. I'll wait until she sees it. Yeah, it's not the big ones what get you in this country. It's them black widows. They're the ones what get you. So, but yeah, we've only got one dangerous spider, I believe. The rest of them are all, well, like that one there, harmless. Not like them things in Australia. Everything in Australia bites you and can kill you. Right, anyway, I'm going to head off. I'm going to hopefully this video is going to be okay. I'm going to get it edited and get it up a bit later. So fingers crossed everything's okay. I won't be able to do another edit of this. It'll be getting too dark. However, fingers crossed this is okay. And if it isn't, we're going to have to go with the windy one. So let's hope we don't have to go to that. So thanks for watching. Stay safe and goodbye for now.